The president didn't just walk out on a meeting with Nancy Pelosi and infrastructure, Chuck. He walked out on the American people. Donald Trump is functionally a studio gangster. He pretends to be a tough guy, but he really is just playing that role on TV. The House is a separate and co-equal branch of government. We don't work for Donald Trump. We work for the American people. We have a constitutional responsibility to serve as a check and balance on a potentially out-of-control executive branch. But we will not overreach. We will not over-investigate. We will not over-politicize that responsibility. We'll proceed, as Speaker Pelosi has eloquently laid out, methodically yet aggressively, to get to the truth.
Nancy Pelosi is riding a bucking wild bronco called the Democratic caucus. 70% of the Democratic base throughout America wants President Trump impeached. She knows that impeachment would be political suicide because there's no reason to impeach the president. So she's trying to keep the party intact. If she goes down the impeachment road, Republicans take back the House, we keep the Senate, President Trump gets reelected, but her job is very much at risk. You can't control, Mr. President, what the Democrats do, but you can control what you do. And you need to lead this country to better bridges and roads and lower prescription drug prices. If they say no to you, that will help you. If they say yes and work with you, that will help the country. So I don't believe that the idea of working with the Democrats should be taken off the table because they're going too far.
We can't sit back idly and think that we can just pass health care reform and all of these issues which are critically important. But at the same time, you have an administration that's not providing the information, not following through on subpoenas. It goes hand in hand. And I think we need to stop separating the fact that we're trying to change people's lives for the better, but we have an administration that continues to violate the United States Constitution.
And what I see every day is a Speaker of the House who is increasingly losing her grip on the leadership of her conference. And I think you're seeing her being increasingly strident. You're seeing her lashing out. And you're looking at the Democrats who had put all their eggs in the basket of the Mueller report, hoping that it would provide them evidence they needed to move to impeachment. It didn't. But so now what they're doing is basically taking all of the oxygen out of the room, refusing to do any of the things we were elected to do, and instead continuing these attacks and partisan investigations, partisan issuance of subpoenas.